Now, here's the thing.
I didn't
Tyler
get
won.
voted to death. I got voted to live.
Here's the thing. Now, how things go?
Okay, but I listened to the vote.
No, the vote happened, and Yamato was voted to death. Tyler can step in and stop it. Did you guys get any of the loot or no?
He gave out everything except for the Alcors, and I don't know what he did with the staff.
Hey, he didn't get the staff of Jordan out either.
I think he kept the staff of Jordan for his
and
ult.
then he like egoed it and was like, "Oh, now you have to, you have to 1v1 me." And he just makes up his own fucking rules.
He pulled an Alex Jones.
Super dumb.
Alex Jones.
Okay, Alex Jones died for way less than what Yamato did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, this guy, he needs to die. He
We're
needs to
also
die.
comparing a level, 17 to a 60. So it is a different circumstance, but it's also every single time the loot is stolen and this happens, the next person who does it, it's not like they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing for a 6th time, for a 7th time. So it amplifies and goes up. It is different. It's not the same. Now, I can give my ruling, but again, Tyler can change my ruling as ever he sees fit. For me, if it's as bad as y'all are saying and all of you voted for him to die, it doesn't come lightly. Yeah. It's
I mean,
dead.
I don't think it's.
I
think that's going too far.
Critical of his actions afterwards, based on.
Now,
what
you
he
guys
did.
could change it. Since I'm here at this point, you can change it to not be death, but you can force him to give the items. And Tyler, you can run a punishment on him. You can do many things. But if y'all voted for death, then it's death. It's y'all's choice whether you want
It's
to
been
redo
death
it.
for every single undead. It would be crazy not to do death for this one.
I mean, I personally think it's going too far, considering his character's level 60. He spent so much time on
I
it.
don't give a fuck. It's so annoying. You went in 7, 8, 9 weeks in a
Hold
row
on.
stealing the loot.
Did he
stop stealing it?
More because of it. Like people just end their stream before they loot because no point because it's just gonna be this pointless drama again and stealing. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, I don't even stream this anymore.
Okay,
People don't want to stream it.
can I speak on behalf of Yamato? Okay, because it's not like this. It was not like that at all.
It was.
Okay.
The
Let's hear
problem we do.
go ahead.
Okay, let me talk. I'm Despian, by the way. And so the problem is he comes to the chat, right? And as soon as he gets him, before he says anything, Sardako says that there is a rule in Undead that the person that gets the loot needs to give it to the mayor right away. I mean, you already know how Yamato is. So he reacted the way he reacted. But I mean, he gave the loot with rules that were this person needs to be logged in the game, needs to be playing, not someone that is going to just log for the Sunday drama and then leave and not be online the whole week. So Yamato got obviously defensive because that's the way he was approached, and we have
That's not
all
true.
the. I mean, yeah, it was like that.
You're
You're sugarcoating. No, bro, you're sugarcoating.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Let me
Let him
finish
speak,
talking.
Despian.
Let
Go
me
on.
finish talking.
Let him talk.
Okay, so what happened is so he goes defensive, right? And then, because nobody reads Undead's announcements, people say that we are going to do a GDKP for the loot. So what happens, Soda? If you, Soda, right, tells us the gold is worthless in this guild because we are not using the action house. After we get our epic mount, we don't do anything with the gold, right?
Not
so
really.
if I know that, what I'm doing with the gold, I'm betting, I'm giving it away for people that die and need the mount. I'm giving my mats for free, and all of a sudden the tribute is a GDKP. So if I don't have gold, I cannot bet in the items that I need. So
Okay.
so you get okay, what's going on in here? Then we switch it to it was a bait or something like that. We keep changing the rules and whatever. And then in the middle of yes, Yamato he went defensive. He's not the most friendly person when he gets angry. He left the call. Lakari went to talk to him. Everything want to shed. But the thing is it's so hostile because people just don't have social skills. It seems they don't read the room.
Can I
They don't
preface
see-
that?
Yamato does? Is the hard
Yeah,
version?
no,
what
I'm
the
saying
fuck?
people.
Yeah, that's
I say
crazy
people,
disingenuous.
I say
Who's people?
I say
Who's
people.
people?
I didn't. Yamato and everybody in the dead.
So
Yeah, is everybody? You guys
So
are not
everybody
aware
here in
of
the
what is
undead?
happening.
So
Yeah, everybody.
I have a couple questions. So what were was it a known rule the last meeting? Hey, were going, like everyone knew how they were going to distribute the items? Or was that changed
I
recently?
don't know. I didn't know the last
Yeah.
meeting,
Hold on.
so I don't know.
Hey, Soda, thank you for asking that question. Hi, Undead Mayor here. In the Undead Announcements channel, we announced on January 19, 2025 at 3:42 a.m. how the loot would be distributed. Then everyone shows up to the raid and they want to fucking say shit. Like if you had something to say,
when was
you
the
should
last
say
time
it
that
at
you
point.
sent
Are you
a
interrupting me?
message
You
in?
fucking, we just did not interrupt you. Now you're interrupting me.
Yeah,
Are
but
you-
tell me,
what is
when was
wrong with
the
you?
last time you sent
Yo,
a message
yo,
on the
hold on,
channel?
hold
Yo,
When was the last time?
Quiet.
Quiet.
the very
Hold
thing
on.
you asked
So,
from others for
I want-
yourself.
Hold on. I know you all want to like take the winning of the argument in this moment, but we're going to be here for a bit. Okay? So I understand you want to interrupt him right now and right there and right then. We'll get to your counter argument to what Sardako is saying. Sardako, please keep talking.
Okay, so we had this whole thing planned out. I was going to do a guild auction for the level 60 items. We were going to roll the lower level items first. Barney announced it. Me and Barney, the co-mayor, agreed. We had a discussion how we're going to handle
Okay.
the loot.
So
we are the
you had
mayors.
an undead
we
announcement.
handled the loot this week, and we did it. We told everyone how it was going to be done. Then people show up, they don't read anything, and they got something to say. If you have
All right.
something to say, bring it to us before the meeting. This is how it's done. While we are mayor, the next mayor can choose how they want to
I understand that. So you announced way before how you wanted to run things in the Undead announcement channel, which a lot of people don't read. But you did announce it there.
It was also talked about at the last
As
meeting.
well as when
It was
he
at 4 a.m.
voted
today.
mayor last
It
meeting.
wasn't
No,
way
no, no.
before.
I
As
fucked
well
up.
as when he was voted mayor last meeting.
Hold on, you fucked up in what way, Sardako?
When did Barney announce how the loot was going to be?
At the
At
last
4
meeting.
a.m. today.
Well, at the last meeting, it was announced.
The meeting was announced. We posted an official thing.
Was Yamato at the last meeting?
I don't think he's been to a single meeting or looks at this.
He's so
Like, so that nobody comes to the
Barney-
nobody
Barney
comes to the
posted
meetings.
So
Nobody.
I
He posted it
understand.
today.
I understand how Yamato could completely miss all of this. I get it. The reality. So all right, Despian, you were cutting off Sardako. What were you gonna say when you were cutting him off and wanted to talk about the announcement?
Okay, so the two mayors that we have right now, one is Sardako. I never see him like type once in Undead General at all.
Okay.
And the other is Beekeeper. She plays. She's been like really active. She's trying to do the game. Like she's really positive. Like all of the like it's really. I don't have anything bad to say. But one time when she had the loot, the first Edge Master, the second Edge Master that the Undead had, we had a drama when Shobek was major. She was forcing a vote that again, like another time was cloaked as a like she was RPing. That's what she said. But she was kind of forcing the Edge Masters to go to somebody else that people didn't want. So
Okay.
all these like all this shit happened with the loot every single time. So for example,
does.
Grow doesn't come to the meetings like never anymore. I overslept the last one. I tried to come, but like I'm a warlock. I don't get anything from the meetings. I just like
Yeah, you don't get
but,
shit as
like
luck.
I mean,
the rogues like they don't come either like because they're like, okay, I'm not gonna get loot. We don't have like rules set. For example, something that happened, we say that roll a 99 if you're rolling for an out, roll a 100 if you're rolling for a main.
Okay.
The stuff of I don't remember the name of this mate that gives you like a proc when you like do something and then you can cast like auto cast the
Hand of Edward
that
the
one.
Odd.
So we had that one, and Sardako rolls a 100 for the shaman. So we keep changing the rules.
so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So finish
Doesn't
up,
matter. It's a
Despian.
90
Finish up.
It's still a 99. I mean, it's his half. It's a 99. So we keep like change, and I know like I've been a raid leader like for a lot of time too. So I know how you can like manipulate the people into like talking above them, and then yes, just roll, and then they get like hypnotized of what you are doing, but they are actually getting fucked.
So-
That's
so
what
let me-
was happening.
So
with
to
that,
summarize,
with that thing.
you feel the rules get changed on the spot regularly from your perspective.
Yes.
Okay, so that sort
This was
of,
such a small thing.
in my opinion, like distinguishes Yamato's changing of the rules a little bit because it tends to happen regularly.
Oh yeah, but I'm telling you, Yamato.
Is that the-
he
'cause we're
likes
talking about
drama,
Yamato,
he
that's all I
likes
care
drama, But yeah, like he's in the wrong too. But like it's like Undead is a free for all anyways. So that's what I was loving when he was like changing the roles. But like he did roll every single item that he had. It was not like
Yeah,
Alex
after
Farm.
he was threatened
did
with
roll
death for
every
not
single.
doing it.
Did he?
Yeah, he was
So-
threatened. Then he got
on.
in like he.
Now
And
explain
we
to me.
rolled for the
I
the
understand.
staff patrol was rolled for twice.
The
So
I
it's
want.
like it just indents rules, as he goes.
I understand. Can I get an explanation on how did it go when Yamato was threatened with, if you don't give the items, we're going to actually vote you to death? How did that play out?
Obviously, I mean, what do you expect that was going to happen? He went
laughed
fully.
us and
I'm
said-
friends with Tyler One. And
Yeah,
he
he said
said,
friends with Tyler.
okay, you guys can vote me today, but I'm not going to spend the Magora. Like, is
All right. Can I get
he
someone
just
else's
went full
perspective?
defensive.
Okay.
Yeah, can I, yeah, Mr. Ray.
Immediately left
Whoever's
the
got
group.
the deep voice that's talking, go ahead.
Yo,
that's
can you hear me?
you,
Yo,
actually.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sadako,
go
whatever.
ahead. That's you.
Look, I'm new. I came in new to this, and I was saying first off, like it was just super toxic, man. Like it should be a fun loot thing, even with the loot rules here. Like so many people were muted, so many people were saying they didn't want to like weigh in. It was just like he just came and was like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Like you're nobodies. Like it was just super like. I'll make the decisions here because I'm the big dog in the room. And that was it. And everybody else was like, what the fuck? And like the whole content was just about him holding hostage.
That is Yamato's character. He's a shit stirrer. This is what he does. He just
Doesn't
wants.
matter. You can still have respect for other people,
well, that-
even if that's your character.
That could be your character, but your character could still be voted by the entirety of the race to be put to death. I just want to know how. So when he was
That's what we've
threatened
done,
with,
64%.
when he was threatened with, he could be killed. He said, "I know Tyler," all these different things. He played his hand, and he basically contested y'all. He didn't say, "Oh fuck." He contested it.
Yes.
Okay.
He contested it, and like
He was
he didn't even
above
come
the rules,
into that.
basically.
Like
Because
he
he had
initially
Tyler
came in and said, "I like don't care what y'all are doing. I don't like it, so I'm gonna hold on to like." He didn't even say anything until we realized that we didn't have the items to roll.
Yeah.
So he ninja'd it and then came back after we had put the vote in, called him to come back, said, I don't even come to these things, but I want to decide who's deserving of it based on my criteria that he would not name.
That sounds
And
familiar.
then changed it afterwards.
I mean,
I feel like I've heard that before.
so
Yeah.
Quick follow-up question. How many votes did Yamato actually receive, and how many are
Yeah.
required to execute him?
He got
I forg- I-
64%.
So what was the percentage I gave? I forgot what I gave to. Was it Yuziko or was it Sardako? Who
Yes.
was it?
65.
I believe
it was
65% was the required cutoff.
Well, I don't think my vote was counted. I actually vote against
A lot of
killing him,
people's
by the way.
a lot of people's vote didn't count because they were just sick of even being there because of what was happening. So a
Most
lot of
people
people
were
didn't even
yeah,
vote.
some people were just
I
leaving.
didn't vote. I'm
So-
happy
Also,
to
Sardaka
vote
voted
a
on
lot of
both,
people too.
so
Here's-
I think it's fucking ridiculous if you're gonna kill
you have
someone's
to take
character.
Here's-
Marco off of one, yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do. This is going to go to Tyler. It's not. I mean, I can get my opinion is I would dish out any punishment necessary at this point. I would probably change the percentage. I would. That's what I would unironically do because it's just. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Yeah, we are too.
And I understand other people are so tired of it. And I understand Yamato hasn't gone to all the meetings, so he doesn't know. But if you're going to basically pull the main character card, you should have the ability to read the room if you're going to try and do that. And it's absurd. But this is going to be a Tyler decision. I think Tyler is closer to Yamato than say me. I don't know Yamato. I've had no bad interactions with him, by the way. I've never heard of him until this, and I've had great interactions. But I've also not been at any of your meetings. So yeah,
Maybe 'cause you're a Tyler. big streamer.
Could our mayor pick the next rep for the next tribute chest, please? Could we
Yes.
choose this in house?
Yeah,
Yeah,
next.
and that's been that way every week except
might
this
only-
week. I
Okay,
knew it
we
was
can.
over the moment you said Yamato.
Now, if
when
we
you said
listen,
Yamato, it was like despair.
if everyone takes a step back and you look back at this 1 year from now, this is hilarious. It is.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny as
However,
fuck.
in the moment, I see y'all's frustration, but you will laugh back at this a year from now. So what we'll do again, I'm going to talk with Tyler. I'll message Tyler. I'll tell him, the situation. I'll explain it somewhat. Sardako,
we're
send
all
me a
gonna be
copy
saying,
paste.
"Remember
Despian,
when
send me a
Yamato got
copy
put to
paste.
death for being an idiot?
I'm gonna.
That's so funny. We're all gonna be laughing a year from now, guys.
I'll try to give him an unbiased, just like, hey, here's what happened. I'll try and
Someone
play
put a
both
really
sides.
good summary
Okay,
of
give me
what
the
happened.
summary.
Actually, I have
in
something to
general.
say about this. Oh,
Can
go
you-
ahead.
Give me the summary. Where is it?
Let me scroll and find it. People are typing.
This
Here.
is crazy. Almost every person who's gotten all cores is gonna be
The
dead.
one from
Necrit?
Yeah, here, I'm just replying at you.
Okay.
So that, by the way, it's really important to know, like, the message that Barney sent, was at 4:42 a.m. east.
Yeah, no,
So,
I agree.
Good luck reading that.
No,
And verbally, which I can pull up on Twitch.television. Actually, we can
and
pull up the
Despian,
clip
I
of us
agree.
telling
We can
you
pull-
that everybody is going to do we were going to do GDKP. It was one of the pitches that I had running for mayor, which I got elected by
So,
the way,
hold on.
and everyone knew it was going to happen.
So Sardako,
Except you. But all of
that's
that
fine.
don't fucking play the game.
But the
Maybe you don't
reality
type
here,
in general chat.
hold on. The reality here is if I was in Yamato's position, I had no idea any of this was going on. I got all these items, and now I'm met with like fucking 50 people who are like, well, hey, we had an announcement that you missed. I would go and look at the announcement. I would take a step back and say, oh, okay, this thing I'm doing isn't going to fly here. All right. And I would just fold. Whatever.
Yeah, but it was not like that. He was just approached by Sardako saying, like, you know what? We just decided if you don't give the loot to the mayor, you're gonna get executed.
That's literally not true.
That is
Oh,
not
what
true.
happened?
You can check the vote. You can check the vote.
What?
You can check the vote.
This argument
Sora.
is in bad faith, Despian, because
you
we
can
have
just check-
executed so many
Here.
people for stealing the loot is known.
Okay,
precedent.
but that's exactly the way that it was said. Like,
No,
if
it's
I
known
was
precedent,
Yamato,
and he
I
also
would,
came in saying,
like, I wouldn't
I
have
don't know
reacted
any
the
of
same
it.
way. I would just like give you the items and leave. Because
Despian,
you
your
just
POV
you approach
fucking
super
brother.
hostile, like super
You
hostile.
were
I
hearing
would just
what
like
you
approach the elephant in the room. It's really weird that no one agrees with you, Despian, and you're still talking.
So, no, he's playing.
Question
He's playing.
from
Because I'm
CNN
not
on site.
afraid. I'm not afraid to say like the things
Whoa.
like they are.
No one's
like, I don't
afraid
care.
here.
No one's
So
afraid.
I will agree with the point. You do come off as hostile. You actually do. I will agree with that point.
It
Yeah.
was definitely.
question
he
from
was definitely
CNN on
defensive
site.
I
the
mean,
second he was
when I
on the
approach-
approach
It
you
just seems
with the
insane to sit here and listen to
GDKP,
black lies.
I mean, with the GDKP logic that I don't have
Alright.
gold because I
So,
gave it away,
here's the
and I've
thing.
been 60 for so long.
Okay, I get the
you would
GDPK
get
thing.
free
You
gold
hate that, but
anyway.
you're
on.
misrepresenting the entire situation on purpose. It feels like it's really weird.
All right,
You
moving
can just
on.
check the value.
There is a VOD.
That's
Tyler-
exactly it. You can check it out.
All right, Tyler will VOD review. I will ask him and say, hey, you're going to have
Thank
to
you,
put a
Tyler.
personal
Thank you.
touch into this. You're going to have to look at a VOD review. I'll make sure that's included. If you want to give an accurate decision, I recommend you watch literally the entire, you have to just watch it and come to your own conclusion as War Chief. And obviously, some people disagree. Zico, what did you want to say?
Question from CNN on site. We never actually got the actual percentage of the vote. We just heard a bunch of, oh, I didn't vote yet. da, 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 da.
Can we take a vote now then, maybe?
Fine, you
We
can.
didn't even make a poll. We did a reaction with emojis. So
Well, let's make a poll.
You did make one, but the fact that you're unaware of it is more proof to the point that
I mean, you didn't make a poll.
It's in the chat. We did.
Also, are we going to take into account that Yamato almost got 3 separate groups of people got like killed in the same day? Like there were very close calls, and then people did die.
I mean, I'm not going to shut us over being
what?
bad. What do you want me to do about this?
That's irrelevant.
Also, I'm
That
pretty
is
sure like
irrelevant.
Despian's is like bad faith because didn't he show up late to the meeting anyways?
Man,
Like,
these meetings
he
do
missed like
suck.
the first half. Yeah.
Holy fuck
Yeah.
yes.
Welcome, Tyler. Welcome.
This
Like,
isn't even
This shit is ass.
Yeah, welcome to our
Okay,
weekly.
do you understand
It's not fun.
why I come off as so hostile now?
This is
Because
our
I'm
hell.
so tired of dealing with this.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
get it.
mean, yeah.
But again,
I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
send it to Tyler. And Tyler had to deal with Alex Bones last week. He knows the undead. Like he is fully aware that this is not the first time, second, third, fourth. I don't even know what we're on. I mean,
It's every week. It's whatever number guild meeting we had.
Into the government
So-
psyop.
all right.
Blue person
Again,
has
do you all have all of the loot?
No.
He had all the except the
Of course,
alcohol.
being held
We have
hostage.
The staff of Jordan,
Well,
Jordan and the
he does
Alcors,
not
if you give it
have.
to him.
He does not have an Alcors.
Okay,
He-
then
he
handed
has the
everything,
item.
pretty
Well,
much.
he has the So-
claim for it.
We're going
He has the staff of
to.
Jordan, that's it.
All of that is on pause
Well, if we,
until Tyler reaches a decision. Hold on.
So he does have the staff of Jordan, right?
it would be great to get the staff Jordan to the person
He does
who won
have
it,
the
though.
staff
That would be
Jordan.
nice.
I mean, that would be great, but he has it, and so Tyler's gonna have to deal with it. I mean, worst case scenario, I just
Yeah.
buy another one from Tribute Chest, and Yamato's character dies. You know, like that
You're
can
not
happen.
killing Yamato's character, bro.
I mean, that
I,
would be
Chill.
great.
I said wor-
That is
no,
like actually
You
ridiculous.
could
worst
fix the
case
timeline.
scenario. But it's just
Why
it's
is that
really,
ridiculous though, Atari?
It is hard. Look,
Because he's a level 60. You're really gonna kill one of our best fucking content creators?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
But, like,
fucking bullshit.
so
That's
So
stupid as
if you
fuck.
get to level 60,
It's
No.
actually
Like
dumb.
content.
You know,
any,
you
Hold
know
on.
that's fucking stupid.
Lakari,
Like, how can you even argue that?
Lakari,
Lakari.
when
What?
someone says, if you don't do this, we're going to vote you to death, and that has happened 4 other times, and then they say, no, I'm going to, and then it happens and they
I'm
get
gonna throw my
voted.
big brother on you.
Like, it's like I holding a gun to your head and say,
Objection.
I'm going to pull this trigger if the vote passes. You say, you know what, I'm going to survive it.
Objection. The vote allegedly only reached 64% according to our report.
And there's that
on
argument.
site.
So it doesn't. So hold on.
Negative vote.
Assuming the vote succeeded, sure. And this is Tyler's discretion. You know, that was a different vote for a different time, percentage required. But yeah, I will say I would have said you need more than 50%. I don't know what I would have said.
Wait,
it's 71% right now.
Let me just explain. Okay, like, sure, you can punish him in some way. That's fine. But killing his character over this shit is, like, way too fucking far. If anyone thinks otherwise, you're fucking retarded. Actually.
Then vote for that.
Just take him off the first raid if he was going to be on there.
Corey, I think that'd be great. You should run for mayor and make that change when you.
I would say I would prefer his character not die. I prefer that. I agree, Lakari. That sucks. But again, it's like when you're like when you're threatened, it's not like it's coming out of nowhere. I have to watch the VOD. But if someone
I get that he's threatened,
just
but like
watch the VOD.
It's
so
Yamato,
it's
right?
so easy to like realize what happened.
Hey, I just came upstairs because I was listening to all this trash.
I mean, this is an unknown precedent. You know, we've done this before. We have killed people before. I don't understand how anyone is confused by this.
Because it is.
Yeah.
It is a 60 versus another person, but at the same time, it's the same threat.
At some point, it's like counterproductive, right? Like we need to have something else. If people are going to do this anyway, we're dealing with this anyway. Like even though people know we've killed people.
Being level 60, you're immune to like having a. Like,
Tyler is gonna really love having won that guild duel. This is his decision. Ultimately, I can give him my opinion, and this is ultimately his choice. So,
I mean, I'm open to be presented with like other options of punishment, but like as far as it stands,
that's so crazy. We should talk about this for like 20 more hours. Actually, I think.
I agree.
So,
Assistant War Chief, could I
absolutely
for 2 minutes?
It's not an excuse.
All
It's been there the entire time.
Can I have a sidebar with War Chief for Assistant War Chief for 2 minutes?
what do you want?
Could I have a sidebar with you for 2 minutes right over there? Could we just step to the side where nobody else can hear us for 2 minutes?
Why do you think you're so special?
Bro, Vay's gonna kill him.
Because she won the role.
Are you like some type of leader in the undead? Like actually?
The loot was stolen from her. The staff, Jordan.
So the
War
staff was
Chief,
stolen from you.
I would like to speak with you privately for 2 minutes, please. Could I please have 2 minutes of your time?
Fine, fucking
All right.
2 minutes.
We step to the side where nobody else can hear us. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just me and the assistant war chief. Hey, war chief or assistant war chief.
Assistant war chief.
Yes. I saw you. You lost that duel. Conveniently.
2 minutes is ticking.
Okay. So look, you may have everyone else here fooled. All right. But I see this sick, twisted game you're playing right now. Okay?
What?
Isn't it convenient? Isn't it so convenient? The week that the undead win the race war, You are assistant war chief, and you have to hand select who represents us. I just find it so convenient. You being a troll and moving to the undead.
Motherfucker, I
week
selected
after
Soap
week.
for the trolls. Do you understand
Okay,
Soap's
and?
knowledge?
Soap is a queen.
Okay, but Soap is
a
also
wholesome queen.
Soap was having a panic attack mid fucking thing from overwhelming cluelessness. I selected
not
Soap.
compare.
The only other comparison that person up for grabs was Zach. Have you been in a call with Zach before?
No, I've not met
Trade
Jack
Zach
yet.
for Yamato any day.
No real.
That's crazy. This is a private conversation that no one else can hear.
All right, go on. Sorry.
So I just find it convenient that you choose Yamato, a well-known rat for the undead, to represent us. You're saying, I see the operation you're running here, and I'm just saying, count your days, assistant
2
war
minutes
chief.
is fucking up.
I will not let the Forsaken fall to your
Everyone
troll
can hear us
video.
now. I'm in the room with everyone else. So I chose Yamato. Because Yamato wanted to do it, and I didn't.
Yeah, I bet.
My bad.
I'm sure he did.
My bad.
I will
That's
not let the 5G
something we
win
don't
make
hear
me
enough in
gay.
the guild. My bad. I should have thought more about how fucked it is for you guys.
I know they're putting chemicals in the water, turning the Murlocs gay. I know they're doing it. It's just
I
trolls.
also feel
I know
like
they're
not
doing
reading
it.
an announcement or showing up to a meeting at all is a bullshit excuse because there are people who show up every single time and get fucked over by people who don't show up. And they're
think
surprised
it is
when they
a
show
bullshit
up how we do
excuse. Like, okay, no, you cannot know about it, but when you're confronted with it, like, hey, by the way, we did have this announcement, and you say, oh, well, I didn't see it, so it does exist. Whether you saw it or not, now change your tone, because now you know about it. That's where you fold.
Yeah.
But I have not seen the VOD, guys. I have not looked at this myself. I've just gathered a little bit from you guys. I'm gonna send him as Tyler has to make the decision,
Honestly,
guys.
when
and
you see the VOD, it's just gonna be
You're,
ridiculous.
you're gonna
Like,
love the part where he gets called out for acting like pirate.
Misrepresented the situation's comically bad. Like it comically like.
all right. Either way, everyone, I'm sorry you have to deal with this again. Hopefully you guys got all of your loot. I know the Staff of Jordan is gone. The Alcor's Sunraiser that Yamato wanted to pick out of the auction house, like we can move that to someone else. Like basically we can take the item from Yamato's inventory, or the idea of being able to give him. We can do that.
Nice.
But of course, all of this has to go through Tyler. All right. So we're gonna have to wait for Tyler to get on. Tyler's going to have the ultimate decision. For now, you just got to deal with it. All right.
How are we gonna kill a guy for ninja looting an item he hasn't received?
Need more rage.
He did. He stole the staff. He literally took the Staff of Jordan. We've killed for the Staff of Jordan before. We do it again.
All of this goes to Tyler. You got all the items. He got that one item.
And the Alcor's for his main.
Yeah,
Again, didn't you take the mace for your ult?
Exactly. Like, well, man, I get... Please, Soda, watch the VOD. Please, I beg
Sorry,
you.
your life is so hard.
You guys have an issue with the...
All right, I left the call. Let me handle something else. Hang on. I got some other real life stuff I need to deal with. 1 second. Jesus fuck. All right. Whose VOD should I watch? I mean, it doesn't really fucking matter. But whose VOD should I be looking at here? Sardaka. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're all on the call, right? Doesn't fucking matter. Go Sardaka. Sure, I'm already here.
And we're gonna roll off the lower level items first.
I choose who gets it.
No. Wait, what?
Can we not like move to the end for vested XP?
Look at that. I swear to God, Yamato is a plant from Soda.
Okay, so why would I not choose exactly? I have
So,
the items, no?
technically, so the guild rule is that we're doing the trade out here. You're not going to get any rested XP in 30 minutes. The ruling is that the person who does the chest gets the items. That's the guild rule. And then the undead rule is if the person who gets the items doesn't immediately trade them to the mayor, then you get killed.
Need more rage.
Not necessarily.
That's the biggest dog shit I've ever in my life.
That's the undead rule because we've had issues with people stealing.
So, that's the undead rule. Basically, the way I do it, the tribute chest loot goes to the person that participated in tribute chest. In this case, it was Yamato. All items go in his inventory. And he can do whatever he wants. He can. But the undead can vote to basically kill him. Or like make the items go in. They can vote for things to force him. So you can't just take it and then like run scot-free, guaranteed you get them all, nothing bad can happen. And in this case, so the vote, they talked about the vote, whatever. What I think is going to end up happening is Tyler is going to have to basically decide what percentage of votes need to succeed. What percentage of votes needs to succeed? Every time I've done it, I think Zico said 65%, so more than half of the people have to vote to do whatever they vote for. In this case, killing it. So, but it can change. It's whatever Tyler wants. So let's move on.
In the past, it's not like it's one of those things where one person ruined it for everybody type of thing. So that's the rule. So you can trade it to me now, or we'll vote to kill you, and we're not gonna trade you.
The undead rule is over the guild rule.
Yes. Well,
should I talk to Tyler? Should I talk to Tonka? Should I talk to Tonka and see what he thinks about it?
Technically, you can. Technically, you can. We do have to get his approval first. So we would vote to kill you, and then Tonka would have the final say on whether he does it or not. He's your friend, so you have a good chance.
Vote to kill me. What if I just don't accept? What then?
Okay, vote to kill him. Then you get kicked from the guild, dude. Can we just move past this?
Every fucking week.
Well, the thing is that Soda Poppin knows that he chooses like a controversial person.
I did not choose Yamato because he's controversial.
To fuck us over.
I chose him because Yamato wanted to do it. He asked me to do it. I said, yeah, sure, whatever, fine. I should have put more. I should have put more thought into it. It's my fault. Unironically, I should have.
So yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'm giving the items. I'm just gonna keep the 4 best items.
And then we just simply kill everyone he brings to us. Is the very simple solution.
Yamato's probably just a really nice guy. He's just, you know.
Yeah, we can write it on the second half.
no hate, guys. Like no hate, guys. But 90% of you guys don't even fucking play the game. So I think I'm just gonna choose people that actually play the game and deserve it.
That's actually true. Like there is people that just come for the meeting, like take a picture and they log off. They don't win points,
no hate.
They don't
I
play.
have never seen.
Hey,
like,
you
90%
fucking
of you
idiots!
guys
Do you think that someone who doesn't
who are,
play the
like,
game is gonna have gold? That's what GDKP solves. People that play the game have gold to bid.
No, it doesn't work like that.
It does.
Everybody said before. Wait, let me talk. So everybody told us before when we joined the guild that gold was worthless, right? Because we couldn't use actions. So, for example, me, I've been giving gold to people that need mounts. I've been giving my items for free. I'm not being charging like for Runecloth bags. I've not been charging for enchants. Like I'm not charging anyone. Why? Because gold is worthless. So who are the guys that are going to be having gold right now? People that being like hoarding gold all this time.
This is a good one.
I do think GDKPs are a terrible way to do this. Regardless, it is a terrible way to do this. It is. But
I mean, I've done the same. I've given away and I've gambled.
However, that's what they've decided to do, regardless. So again, Yamato is being a piece of shit here. He just is.
Exactly. Everybody said that gold was worthless.
Personally, I think GDKP is weird, but it's whatever. Like if the mayor decides, I guess.
Like,
hey, if you want to do loot, you do it how you want when you're the mayor. Okay?
I mean, I don't know why you're even saying GDKP. You call something authority.
It's literally just a gold bid. It's a gold bid, and then we just.
So a lot of you question marking. How is he being a piece of shit? I mean, the thing is, you can do it. You can do it. Drama's good content. It is. But you're opted in to basically collect the loot for the undead. All right? Not yourself. This is for the undead. And then you steal it all. That's being a piece of shit, if you don't understand that. Now, he doesn't have to get punished for it. It's drama. It's funny. He can do it. But he's not a piece of shit for that? Are you, like, slow? Now, you're saying he didn't steal it, but from here, he said, I'm going to keep the 4 items I want. That's what I heard.
Say that. Just say that. Like, it's...
Oh, it's a gold bid.
It's just a gold bid, and at the end, we split the gold. It's just an option.
I don't know.
The GDKP is a terrible way to do this. Because, yeah, Despian is absolutely right. There are people that are hoarding gold, being selfish, not doing shit. Like, yeah, gold doesn't matter, but GDKPs does not make it to where the people... Now it's like everyone's going to gear out their alts. I guess it's kind of a decent thing. It is arguments, but I don't think GDKP is the way to do it.
Split the total pot.
But again, that's what they decided. Who gives a fuck?
No, we're not arguing. It's already been posted. The mayors have discussed it. So whatever you say doesn't matter. So I'd recommend stop saying stuff.
Unless Yamato keeps
we're going to be rolling off the items now. Yamato traded me the leveling items. We're going to be rolling them off. If you're in the raid, you can roll 1 to 100 for these items. I'm going to raid warning it right now. The first item is going to be the Warmonger. If you want it.
Can you add me to the raid?
Okay, yeah, he's trading more items.
You should be in the raid right now if you want it.
So what items did he not trade? What items again?
It's too far away.
At the end of the day. So the Alcors. So he wanted to keep the Alcors. He decided to select that, and also a Staff of Jordan for his alt. Okay, so Staff of Jordan and an Alcors. What about the Elemental Mage Staff? And the Elemental Mage Staff. And a Freezing Band. Okay. We'll see. Let me keep watching.
Summon.
In now.
So I don't have any more cards, so either the other.
No, I'm talking about summoning.
Okay, perfect. So we have 2 freezing bands now.
Okay, got it.
The Flurry Axe, I actually simmed it and ran it with Undead with Edgemaster.
Okay, you gave the freezing band.
It's literally useless unless you're an orc. That's the reason we're trading it. We're getting 2 freezing bands because it's the best item for mages in the game, and now we're getting
he was trading
two items instead of 1.
So I don't know if it's Yamato's.
Middle of the circle area open.
Okay, so they're gonna trade the Flurry Axes to the orcs for freezing bands. That's a good trade. That's a smart trade. Both teams are gonna be happy with that. But I'm waiting for Yamato's because he should have. How many did the Undead win? I know they won 1. He rolled for Jordan and won. Oh, so Yamato rolled for the Jordan and he won. All right, then he wins Jordan.
Okay, go to.
I gotta skip all this bullshit and get to the key items. I'm just 10 seconds skipping.
Yep.
Holy shit, what the
Damn.
Well,
By the way, if
All
the
right.
raid is full for people that are not.
I'll just see it. I'm just gonna have to see this myself and not listen to chat because it looks like you guys all watched like 1/3 of it and not the other 2/3, and you're all speaking differently. I just have to see it myself.
I need some levels.
I'm hoping that by skipping the 10 seconds I am looking for the key moments, I don't miss anything important. I
Yeah,
might,
thank you.
Okay.
but
Main
I don't.
sword.
I don't need to see them roll off Shadow Fang.
I'm really.
Trades with the add-on. Okay.
Well, if you.
Yeah, it was Shadow Fang.
Okay, Shadow Fang, some garbage sword, don't care. Sword of
Okay.
Corruption, don't care. Why is he constantly re-fucking
Give it to
freshing?
Mark Strom.
Okay,
Well, if you're
leveling
un-
item.
He was leveling a hunt.
Okay, 2 freezing bands. He still has a flurry axe. Where did those come from? Hold on.
Yeah, give it to him.
Okay, it's done. Next one is gonna be
Hang on.
this bow. Probably better on the Torrent, but we could just roll it off. Does anyone have a hunter? Alt?
Stars. 2 freezing bands. I'm assuming Yamato gave his freezing band to Stars? Because I still see a flurry axe. That was a flurry axe trade. Both for 1?
Okay, we have the 2 freezing bands. Okay. Hunter alts. If you're undead with the hunter alt, roll.
Doing
I'm just gonna ask Sardako. What items did Yamato keep? Like, just... Did he keep Ellie Mage Staff? Did he keep a freezing band? Staff and Alcors he said he's going to keep. Okay, so he ends up giving everything back. Besides the staff and the Alcors.
About you, it's yeah.
Somebody else said they had a hunter, right?
My alt is Juju Ken's.
I'm giving this to
If
Julia.
nobody else wants it.
Okay. Call him. If he wants to talk, sure.
Leveling sword, but you... It's better off trading it, but...
I just don't know. I'm just asking because I don't.
Do you have a...
But I'm literally scanning the VOD.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm like seeing things like actually just what happened. Not
Hey,
everyone's
does
side of
anybody...
it.
Is anyone a disenchanter that has an equipped...
Garbage weapon, don't care about it. Northern Wind, trash. Okay, two-handed axe, don't care about that. Gloves of Holy Might, sure, whatever. So I'm just gonna get through all this gear.
Within 10 levels. What's the...
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not missing like an
We
argument
have
that
a ranger
sparks
bow,
up.
we're giving it to Julia.
Yama's just calling me. All right. Yo. So I've heard everyone else's side. I want to hear your side. What's going on here?
I mean, first of all, I need to know where the issue is.
All right.
Where's the issue?
So the issue is they basically voted for a death, and they say 64%, but we have to get what Tyler thinks the percentage needs to be. And yeah, I could put you to death, but Tyler could also veto it. That's pretty much it.
Wait, so they're putting me to death for giving the items in a fair way.
The Alcor Sunraiser.
But
Yeah,
I don't even have
shows.
that item yet.
You're right. You don't. And the Savager.
But I rolled for that and won.
Okay, if that's the reality, then sure. But regardless, the undead put in a vote, whether it be your attitude or it be your loot, anything, they put in a vote, and it overwhelmingly did well. Now, it may have not reached the threshold it needed to reach. That's Tyler's discretion.
Okay, so they want to kill me for not liking what I have to say. I am the one that speaks the truth and the one that is fair to everyone. And they don't like that? Sounds sus to me.
Well, so the thing is, they may not like it because of their announcement that you didn't know about, and then when you were told about it, you said, I don't care.
Wait, what do I not care about?
The announcement that basically how they wanted to do the loot. Now, I disagree with how they're doing the loot. I disagree with it.
Well,
but
yeah,
that
it's
is,
cringe.
But
what?
That is how they decided to do it, regardless of how you feel. So they can absolutely opt in
wait,
to
Soda.
go.
Regardless of how I feel, guild rule number 1 is the one that gets the loot decides what happens to the loot.
Yes, but everyone can also vote.
Rule is rule. I don't give two fucks about the undead cucks with their rules. Their rules don't matter. The guild rule matters, and that's all I see. And then second of all, I did nothing wrong. In the end, what? I gave the items. I rolled for my Staff of Jordan. And I'm clearly deserving of the Alka Sunraiser as well, since I'm the guild's DPS pumper role. No?
That's not how that works, Yamato. Again,
I mean, that is kind of how it works, no?
No, it's not. It's not how it works. When you're with the undead and you're sitting with a call of like 50 other people, no matter how you feel about them, no matter how you feel about their rules, they do have their own individual rules, and the undead themselves, as a guild rule, can vote someone that they deem worthy to death or any other punishment. They can't. That is a guild rule. It has happened to like 4 other people before you for the same exact reason. But the difference is they're not level 60 and they're not like they don't know Tyler. So and I don't know what Tyler's gonna do. This is a Tyler thing. I don't think you're gonna get put to death. I don't think you should get put to death. However, I mean, fuck. Listen, I haven't listened to the whole VOD. I've only gotten through the beginning. You went in. They told you how things were doing. Sardako did come in a little bit hot with like the explaining to you, hey, this has happened before. No, you're not doing that. If you do that, we're going to put you to death. He went really straight in. You put your defensives up. That's fair. But like, this is like the 8th time. This is. So I'm not surprised by their side. I'm not. I do think once people calm down a bit and it's not like they're in the middle of this happening for the 8th time, everyone's gonna like take a breather, like, well, that sucked, that was cringe, that's annoying. They'll probably be in agreement, let's not kill Yamato. But
first of all, I still don't see the issue. Everything worked out as planned. Everyone got the items. I rolled for my item and I won my item.
The Alcors though is not guaranteed.
We made content. It was all content, and we all love content now.
We do love content, but that's not.
Yeah, so
I disagree. That's not just the end of it. It's not like, hey, I was just, you know, I betrayed everyone and I did all this and it was just content, by the way. No, that's not.
But I still don't understand, where is the issue? Why am I supposed to getting punished when all I did was give away the items and just make a little bit of content?
At the end of the day, you did end up giving all of the items. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I'm still watching the VOD. I'm just telling you from my perspective, you took the items, okay? You did end up getting bullied into giving them back because, yeah, they were annoyed and you probably everyone was fucking annoyed with you. But again, maybe you don't even need to be punished. Maybe nothing needs to happen. I'm just telling you what I've gathered thus far and from what I've seen. You go in and they say, like, you have everyone telling you.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
It is, sure. No, I agree. It is. I'll be honest. The undead meetings in a year from now are going to be the most entertaining.
Wait, so I actually listened to like 10 minutes in the VOD. I was not in Discord, right? I was legit leaning in my chair, listening to the fire starting. I was scratching my nuts, not trolling, and I was ready to go back into the Discord, ready to hear all the flame that are going to like listen to now. I swear to God. 10 minutes later, the fire started. Just listen 10 minutes into the VODs. They wanted to fucking kill me IRL, bro. I'm not even trolling.
And yeah, I mean, and that's a read the room kind of moment. They are on the 8th. Did you listen to any of the Cobalt Streak and like the Zico Showback and the Sardako and the fucking who else? God, did you hear of any of that? Have you ever been to a Moon, Penta, Alex Bones? Have you been to any of those meetings? You remember how those played out? People weren't having fun, but viewers were, and there is that argument.
How it works, though.
This is 100%. I gotta take it to Tyler. Tyler's gonna be very unhappy I have to bring him anything, but it's like this is a take it to Tyler moment.
I mean, I can already tell you how Tyler's gonna react. He's gonna ask who got the items. He's gonna realize everyone got the stuff, and everything was fair, and then he's gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
And love.
Okay.
Because I rage baited 50 people.
I would argue I don't think you were rage baiting. But
I was a little bit.
I think you were rage baiting, yes, a little bit, but I think you were also just being a bit of a piece of shit. But
that's the same thing.
Sure, you rage baiting, piece of shit, whatever. And yeah, Tyler's just gonna be like, hey, fuck it, I don't care. Okay, then that's how it's done. Point is, I gotta take it to Tyler, I gotta live the VOD. And I'm trying to give an unbiased like perspective. But again, with the context that this is the 8th time, it's actually happened so much that it's almost becoming funny again from an outsider's perspective. But I mean, I understand why they were so quick to say, bro, we'll just fucking vote you to death. I completely get where they're coming from. So either way,
yeah, it's fun.
The only items you still have, you have a staff. You won the Staff of Jordan. So the only item that you have,
yes.
You won that. I'm assuming, I'm gonna believe for a second that that's true. The only other item is the Alcors. You wanted to buy the Alcors from the auction house.
I mean, I won it, no? So
you did win it, but again, and you can take it. But the guild, like the undead, whether you like it or not, have the ability to vote you to death or to whatever punishment they see fit if they all vote and they reach a certain threshold. Tyler's gonna have to give that number. My threshold has always been 65%, but y'all didn't come to me when you made this vote. You didn't, and I don't know what I would have said. I may have said 65 again. I may have said 60. It would have been over 50 for sure. So this is now a take it to Tyler kind of thing.
Okay.
And whatever their punishment sees fit, I don't think dying is ideal, but they could take the alcores from you. They could. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else they could fucking do. I don't know.
Wait, but you're gonna give the alcores to me, though. That's what you said.
I did. I'm gonna give you the alcores.
Well, are you not a man of your word, Soda? Are you not a man of your word?
I'll give you the benefit. Are you a hypocrite? I'll give you the benefit that the alcores in the auction house item is not as straightforward as the other items that goes.
Be seeing ya. What you want?
Me got the good stuff, man. Be good.
What you want? Relax.
How you doing, man? You be careful, man.
Enough, Ray. I can't loot that right now.
It did kind of sound like I just get you whatever item you want. You chose a rogue item. You are a rogue. It is functioning differently than the other items that are supposed to go to quote unquote the undead. However, it's still a tribute chest. It's the undead's points that are being spent. You can't be rewarded because it's just right there and then because you won the chest. It is slightly different, but I feel you should put two together that it is still an undead item. Yes, it is in your inventory and you can keep it, but it's an undead item, and the undead know that, and the undead can vote you to whatever punishment they see fit if they vote. So that's so again. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be the man here. I'm gonna take the blame, but I'm still gonna see a middle ground. I will ask the undeads for 3 people or 2 people that want the dagger, and then we all gonna death for it. How about that?
Take it to the undead. I'm not the one voting or anything. I'm not even there.
I'm not talking to these freaks again. What? You can tell them. Fuck those guys.
Oh man. I mean, dude, this is. Oh golly gee willikers. I mean, I can ask the mayor and see what the mayor says. We'll see how this goes out. All right, man. But you, all right. I mean, I've already watched. Okay, have a good one. Hold on 1 second. I still have real life shit. Okay. Holy fucking what? Fucking jeez. Let me keep listening.
It's just they're not gonna. It's not worth it. We don't have anything that's worth big items like that.
Yeah, I
have we
posted
some
arrows
rolls?
last week. They didn't want to trade that either for freaking ban because it wasn't this. They said.
Is anyone else any other rogues rolling on these shoulders? right now.
Okay, I don't care about them rolling off shoulders. I don't care about any of that.
Do nothing. Doing nothing makes no sense.
We didn't get to choose this undead bag. We didn't get to choose.
Oh, here we go.
The elemental mage staff of Jordan and the freezing band because they were all.
I have 2 freezing bands right now.
Yeah. We also won another.
But those are the
freezing
ones
band.
Oh, so he has the 3rd one. Yes, he has the 3rd one.
So he's holding. Okay, very cool. Nice.
Oh, so we're voting to kill another person? Oh,
What the fuck?
Yes, stealing loot is dog shit. We should do something to them.
It is so.
Not just do nothing. Doing nothing makes no sense.
We didn't get to choose this undead bag. We didn't get to choose.
Like I'm not gonna use those items, but it's like Jesus Christ.
The principle, yes, it makes no sense to steal shit and then not punish. Somehow, spank them.
Okay, all I can do, guys, all I can do is put the vote up. Let me put the reactions.
So he asked me if I wanted a freezing band, and I told him yeah. And I said never mind. I don't like the GDKP shit. I don't like the GDKP shit, so I'm just gonna keep everything. And I said, okay, they're gonna vote to kill you. And he said, what? How? And I said, they're gonna do a vote, and then they're gonna tell the guild leader or Soda. And then he said, okay, the word keep.
Okay, everybody vote in the chat if we are going to kill Yamato for what he did today, for breaking the undead law, which is you have to trade all the items to the guild leader, or we vote on killing you.
I feel like he took accountability for the situation.
You're not wrong.
When T1 gets on, you'll talk to Yamato and Yamato.
This is
When
no. This
T1
is
gets
not.
on, you'll talk to Yamato and Yamato will give us the items.
It's not.
I think you should kill him anyway.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's an undead. It's an undead law. He's breaking the law. You either trade the items instantly to the mayor, or we vote on your death. There is no more discussion. We're voting on his death. We will send it to T1. And unfortunately, I really feel like T1 might not kill him for this because they're friends. But we're gonna have to see what he says.
I think if just in the auction, you should kill
Tear
him
off his flesh, whatever he has left.
Wait,
Okay, so they held the vote.
Even said he never comes to
I know, I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I'm like.
I should listen to this. I'm gonna go back where I was. I have to listen.
I think
you were that stupid,
but holy
fuck, who chose him?
The assistant war chief. Yeah.
Guys, this is me, Cinder, and level 60 mage. I'm ready to Magora him. You vote for me for Magora.
But he goes, y'all can vote to kill me, but I'm just not gonna go. That's literally what he said word for word.
No, Yem's definitely gonna win, guys.
He does not control whether or not
He's definitely
he
gonna
does
win.
not control whether or not he's in this guild. So if he wants to play it like that, then that's his prerogative. But this is getting so fucking old, guys. So fucking old.
Even said he never comes to
I know, I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I'm like, I don't even want to stream or do this shit anymore on Sundays because I'm like, I'm so fucking tired of this.
Yeah, exactly.
It was funny the first time.
No, they don't.
Yes, that's why we want to punish people who do it, because it's getting old.
Okay, guys, my idea for the gold auction thing was, I know that first off, no one has been like trying to collect gold or prepare for this. I haven't been doing it. I've given everything that I have for free. So I understand your issue with that. What I wanted to do was make it fun for all level 60s to hang around, and no matter if you don't have an item to bid, you still stick around to enjoy the entertainment as you see how much gold you're going to make just for showing up. These items would not go for probably more than like 1,000, so we'd probably split the 1,000 gold with whoever was there. It would be kind of cool to be like, yo, you guys hear how much the undead bought the Edge Masters for? Somebody bid 1,000.
I see that point. That makes sense.
1,000 gold for it, you know, and then it makes a cool story. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do here is create. It's completely fucked. We're going to roll off the freezing bands to the top rollers, and we're going to call it a day because that is completely ruined. That content is now gone. So if
I don't
agree
with GDKPs, but I see.
We're not doing gold bids, but it needs to be level 60 daily rolling on the freezing bands, and it needs to be that's going to be it. Okay.
There's just too many issues with GDKPs.
We are going to.
When people don't have gold, right, or
what
care
level
about it,
can this be?
etc.
It's 47.
It's a mage item.
This is a mages only.
So is it all 60s or just mages though?
I would like for this to go to preferably mages that are going.
Who the fuck else takes a freezing band? Wait, what class gives a fuck about freezing band other than mage? I'm confused.
To be rating.
So only mages are rolling, or I'll put bid on.
Only mages can roll.
Shaman?
You get one
Okay.
roll. The top 2 rolls will receive a freezing band. If you roll more than once, you don't get the item. Okay? I'm going to link the item twice. Mages 47 or higher. If you are going to 100% be level 60 before the raid, you can roll on this item. If you do not, then you can no longer get any loot from any more tribute chests. That's what I'm saying. There you go. Roll one time.
Okay, they rolled off the freezing bands.
Trade them.
Honestly, I think
Yes, bring him to us, Lakari. Bring him here. Bring him to us.
I'm still for kill.
Hold on.
I'm messing
Sheathe
you.
your swords, everyone. Give him a chance. Give him a chance to repent for his sins against the undead.
I
You
think
guys are right.
all of these. Kill his ult.
Alright, in case he's actually coming back the item, can we get people
Guys, hang on. The power
Okay, so at this point, I think Yamato is on his way back.
is corrupting him, but there's still a chance we can bring him back.
Did you already equip that ring? Because if you did, then we do need to do the GDKP correctly if he's going to give the loot. I just at this point I didn't know if he was going to or not. It needs to be done right now though.
Wait, am I getting the freezing band or what? One roll.
Not if he comes back.
What?
What? Wait, what's
It's not brother, what?
If he comes back, we're doing GDKP. If he doesn't, he rolls him. He's gonna make you pay for it, actually.
Can I just give you 400 gold and give me the fucking ring? I won the
What's up,
vote.
guys?
I've got 800.
What's up, guys? Are you done?
Yeah, let me fuck with the card for a bit, guys. Chill the fuck out. Let me fuck with him.
What? Wait. Let me go back like 50 seconds.
Guys, hang on. The power is corrupting him, but there's still a chance we can bring him back.
Did you already equip that ring? Because if you did, then we do need to do the GDKP correctly if he's going to give the loot. I just at this point I didn't know if he was going to or not. It needs to be done right now though.
Wait, am I getting a freezing ban or what? One roll.
Not if he comes back.
What?
What?
Wait, what's
I'm not
happening?
going. What?
If he comes back, we're doing GDKP. If he doesn't, then the rolls can't. He's gonna make you pay for it. Actually.
So if he comes back, I guess they canceled the GDKP because Yamato took everything. But then Yamato was coming back. Oh, he was just trolling. Okay, he was just fucking with the car.
There's
Okay.
400 gold and you give me the fucking ring? I won
What's
this.
up, guys?
I've got 800 gold.
What's up, guys? Are you done?
Yeah, let me fuck with Lucari for a bit, guys. Chill the fuck out. Let me fuck with him.
Oh, he's just fucking with the car. That's typical.
All that with everyone, so.
Yeah.
Wait,
There is a third
I'm
freezing ban. There is a third one.
reactivator on his brain. I can fix him. I
Do
can fix
we,
him. Bring him to
do we have
the
the
meeting.
winners? Do we have the winners?
Okay, Yamato, I'm using an add-on. I cannot roll off the items unless they're in my inventory. I have to link them, and then it goes to an add-on called Gargle, which we do an auction system. And then people trade me the items. The auction add-on tracks how much gold people have paid for each item, and then it splits up the gold at the end, and it auto-trades the gold automatically. So if I don't have the items in my inventory, it doesn't work.
We need the items for the orb to work. It's the only way.
He is right. He does need the items.
Can we get the staff of Jordan so we can roll
Can
one
we
of
just
the
like not
levels?
waste everyone's fucking time and either?
Bitte. Yamato, do not let the shadow government corrupt you.
Yeah. Bitte, mein
They're psyoping you, Yamato. Don't do this. It's not worth it.
Alright. In case he comes back and we get the 60s in the raid, or are we not doing that?
We're staking strong together.
Now I'm flying away, so I'll need a.
Who's doing the fucking lisp voice? They're trying so hard to keep the vibes fucking not in the trenches. They're trying so hard to be fun, but fuck.
Need a summon back.
So are we
One
rolling
and
the
dead
staff?
by themselves weak. Many
It's
undead
so
together
bad.
strong.
Muffin, good for her.
Are we rolling the staff of Jordan or no?
You don't need non-60s anymore, eh?
Staff of Jordan, people can stick around. If I get the Staff of Jordan, we'll roll it off. I mean, we've already said we were doing that. I just don't have it
What
to
about
roll
the
off.
elemental staff? Is that too?
The elemental staff will be a part of the auction.
How about that Yamato, eh, guys? So is the auction happening?
I don't know.
Yes,
It's
Yamato's
literally
strong.
up
He
to
does not
Yamato.
let the
I mean,
power corrupt him.
Looks like he's not doing
Okay, I think that
Okay,
auction thing
what
is a
the
bit cringe.
Oh, yeah, he's succumbing to the corruption and
Listen
the
to me,
power
listen to me now. Listen to me now. I will give the items, but I'm gonna decide who's the most fit for each item.
Yamato, you're
that's-
fucking
okay,
eating
that's
the guild.
like-
Nobody fucking cares.
You got a rate of 40 people.
Nobody fucking cares.
Everybody hang on.
Who the fuck are you, boy? Who are you?
We can come to an agreement.
Who am
there.
I?
We can come to an
I
agreement.
probably played the most here. By the way, I
Nobody
probably
gives a
played the
fuck.
most.
Literally.
Oh, we're gonna have to slow this down to 1 time speed again. Uh-oh.
That's the guy that owns
pirate
software. They're dividing and conquering us. The shadow
Crunk Muffin is trying so hard to keep people okay.
Need more
government. It's all part of the plan.
Like, no hate, no
The
hate.
entire
90% of you guys are
Congress.
randoms. I couldn't care less, by the way. I couldn't care less. Just saying.
It's calling us random.
And if you just
strong.
bet, let me speak. And if you just bet a lot of gold for an item, it's not gonna make you more valuable for the item. I think if someone actually earns an item, he deserves it. Not if someone has a lot of gold. That's like the.
Now, Yamato is onto something here. A loot council is, when counseled by good players and people who are heavily involved, the best way to do stuff. But they don't have that. And Yamato is not fit to do that. That's my opinion on loot council.
Biggest
Okay.
cringe thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's cool. I hear you.
Yeah, but we wanted to split the gold so people could get mounts and stuff.
Our Lord and Savior Yamato is going to be the one to tell us who deserves it. Okay, go on.
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him
Our
out.
Lord and
Show
Savior.
Well,
Okay,
Let's
Mr.
hear him
I
out.
played the
Y'all
game.
I don't think we agree to it, but let's hear him
Right.
out. Let's hear what he has to say.
But
I mean, I've already said
waiting.
what
How
I
would
have
you
to say.
decide, Yamato? How would you decide who is worthy of
I
the
wanted
loot?
to look who's actually bidding gold and how much gold, and then I'm gonna look at it, and then I'm gonna decide.
So you want us to do the GDKP anyways?
I mean, that's what you're gonna do anyway, no? Like, no matter what I say, so.
No, we canceled it because you took the loot, actually. What are you saying?
Hey, listen,
I didn't take the loot, I still have it.
low-level
Wait, I don't understand. Does
one
English
if
not
we want.
translate to I can't do the GDKP unless I have the item?